Well, folks, a lot of people said that this could not be done. And I am telling you, I'm here to tell you, we did it. We fucking did it. We got him, folks. A lot of disbelievers. What are you thinking, Adam? You gotta get pumped, man.
Everybody that I know said that we would not be able to get this person on the show, and he's in the studio at the house, and he's ready to do this podcast.
Are you ready to do this podcast?
I don't know. The power levels.
It's a big one, folks.
It is.
It's a fucking big one. We've had a few heavy hitters in the house.
Please welcome to the show,
Kyle fucking Barber! All right.
Yes. I can't hear you guys in here. Is that good?
You can't hear the...
No. I can only hear the music.
Is it plugged in all the way on the headphone there?
There it is.
Technical difficulties starting off. Like I said, dude, it's here. We've waited for so long. All right.
All right, fuck it. The music is over.
That's a great intro.
It is.
That was epic.
That was a very epic
That was
intro.
good, John. That was a great start.
That was fucking nuts, dude.
We said we could get him.
Yeah.
He's here.
All right, dude.
We've had a lunar eclipse, a solar eclipse, and now we've got Kyle Barber.
We're eclipsing ourselves with
All
our
three-
guests right now, dude.
All three things couldn't possibly align
Right.
in 1 year.
Bible predicted this.
The Bible did predict that
Bible
Kyle Barber would
predicted
be
this.
on the Fork in the Road podcast.
Welcome, everybody. I'm John Schenkel,
And I'm Adam Lowry.
and we got Kyle Barber. Motherfuck, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Hello.
The Fork in the Road and the Roadkill. Let's go.
Hell yeah, dude.
I like it.
Okay.
I like that.
Yes.
Oh yeah. What's new, guys? What's new in the comedy scene of Duluth?
Oh man,
I've been out every Thursday. That's about it.
I've been trying to make it out every Thursday. I went out to the Jade last night. Kyle was there with me.
I was there.
Oh man, I had a terrible time. Cause it was like the Jade. It's just a practice. It's a very like work it out kind of mic. And I had a couple of coworkers show up and be like, "Oh, we can play like pool." And I was like, "Oh, there's an open mic there. I'm gonna do that." And then they were like, they didn't show up until like the show already started, and I was fourth. I think I was fourth or fifth on
Somewhere
the
in there,
list. And they showed up like 2 comics before me, and I was like, "Fuck!" I really I'm just like practicing my stuff, and I didn't want any like.
What, you didn't want to do it in front of them?
I didn't want to do it in front of them. I didn't want to not at that mic. If they came to Dublin's, it's a different thing because it's like an actual.
It shouldn't be a different thing, dude. We're gonna be doing a show there June 1st.
Yeah.
So get used to that room, brother. Like,
Yeah.
you got to get used to that shit now. Love it, like it. Because I know those shows are gonna be. They should be pretty packed up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the difference though. It's like I was saying, it's a Monday night crowd. It's mostly comics. And this is one thing. So after I got off, my coworkers, they basically were like, "Oh, we've like been here on a Monday before and saw the open mic and we didn't like it." And then I was like, "Oh, well, I like it." That was basically the whole set up to this whole interaction that I had with them at the Jade Found. And then they were like, "Do you guys like in the middle of the show?" They're like, "We should go play pool." And I'm like, "The show's still going on." And then
please don't.
We go over
Please
to the
don't.
pool table. We go over to the pool table, and we start like racking up. And there's like a couple sitting on they like are using the pool table as like an armrest, like and they're like sitting in like chairs with armrests.
Was that the brunette and the blonde?
Yeah, the blonde dude with long hair.
Yeah.
So they were sitting at the pool table, and they made me ask.
Doesn't matter to Kyle. He was checking them both out.
He was.
I was trying to figure. Is that
Says the brunette or the blonde,
boy
man.
right
I'll
there?
take either of them.
Dude, that dude looked like Damon from from House of the Dragon.
Oh, really?
Seen that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Does he work with you, or is that like
No,
a friend of
it
your
was just
friend?
like a guy that was there for the show.
Oh,
Pete said
And,
they were back there snapping their fingers.
Yeah, they
I
were,
was like,
which was
they're
fucking
snapping their
hilarious.
fingers?
Bro.
What?
They were snapping their fingers at jokes, and then they really
what
got
are we
into
in fucking France? Like, what the fuck is this shit?
or like a drama class, you
It's
know?
the world's smallest violin. That's what
Well, no, they're thinking it's like one of those poetry fucking open mics where they fucking snap their fingers.
But they were sitting at the pool table, and my coworkers made me ask them if we could like take the table from them, because they were like they had like their drinks all over it, and they were like sitting right up against it, and we're like, and I asked them, I was like, could you move so we could like use the pool table? And they're like, I guess, like, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
And the brunette, the girl, she lifts her drink up, and she spills it into her purse.
What?
So she spills and it was like mostly ice. She spills all of her drink into her purse.
What? On purpose?
No, it was an accident. She knocked it off of the pool table, and it fell into her purse on the chair.
Dude.
And she and so
Critical hit,
I'm like, I didn't see this happen at first because I'm still like racking up the balls.
Yeah.
And so I'm like racking up the balls, and none of my coworkers all see this, all three of them, and they're just like, they're just watching her like scooping ice out of her purse while I'm just like, yeah, could you get the fuck out of the way? I really need to rack this 9-ball game right now.
Right.
And then like my coworkers eventually are just like, yeah, let's just not. There's just like 4 comics left. We can just wait till the end of the show.
Oh, and then they watched it.
Yeah.
Good.
I was like, okay. But I think their favorite part of the show was when when I essentially made somebody knock their entire drink of ice into their purse.
Yeah, to play pool, to not play pool.
Jesus.
I'm a terrible person, but
Can you move so we can play pool? All right, never mind. We're gonna watch the show now.
never mind. You dropping your drink.
Yeah,
in
now
the,
that you fucked up everything in your purse, I'm alright. You don't.
That was better than pool.
Best fucking
That was
practical
better than
joke.
pool. Just like the fucking world's greatest prank, and he just
You've
pulled
been
it off.
fucking pranked.
it was.
It's like fucking who's that comedian that had that bit on Tosh.0? Oh fuck, he was just super dry about it, and he's like, you think I had fucking candy? He's got like a free candy van, and fucking he's like to a kid, he's like, you fucking idiot. He's like, I don't have any fucking candies. Like, I'm fucking taking you. And like, damn, dude, I can't remember. It's like Todd Glass. He
I've
does
heard of
that
it.
kind of shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I just seen Todd Glass with that fucking scenario right there, dude.
Nice.
Like of 12. Oh, that'd be fucking hilarious.
That was the greatest show when it came out.
Oh,
It
dude,
is,
it
too.
still is, dude.
Tosh is the fucking.
Dude, he's a
people don't talk
fucking
about him enough.
master, bro.
He is just.
He's got a new
god on
show
stage.
coming out on fucking what is it? Jeff Bezos Network, and
Jeff Bezos.
yeah,
Network.
Bezos Net, and
Nice.
called The Goat. So that's coming out in May. Yeah.
a-
Free plug, Tosh. Free plug.
Is it a show or is it like a
It's a
special?
show. It's a show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be better then because there's probably no restrictions. You know, they probably let him do whatever he wants because
Amazon
he's got
has
enough
some-
money.
Yeah,
Amazon's
they got
got
some
some-
restrictions
Yeah.
on there. But yeah,
They
so
can-
that
I
should
mean-
be good. We'll see. But yeah. I've been
wonder if-
listening to his podcast. He finally started doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a funny way of thinking. He's
Dude,
quick.
he's so
quick with
fucking
it.
He's so
quick
quick.
with
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very quick.
I like that.
And he's not scared to get offensive.
I like that he's
not
taking
at all.
I like that he's taking basically the opposite direction of this podcast with his podcast.
Yeah.
And he's just not having comedians on this show. He's just having like his wife's gynecologist.
Yeah, that
and-
was his
It's
first
like-
episode. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's
this
like Joe-
motherfucker just comes swinging out the gate,
Yeah.
dude. Like,
It's like Joe Rogan, but Daniel Tosh style. You know,
Yeah,
he's just
it's
having on
fucking-
random people that he wants. His
Well,
wife's gynecologist.
it's
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
too, because his producer is his like really good friend and neighbor, like and he was the producer of Tosh.0. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, sometimes it's all in who you know.
Yeah, man.
Right there, get him
Who
to
you
help
like,
out, too.
dude? Yeah.
But that'd be fun to produce for him too.
Oh,
he just
dude,
makes,
wouldn't that be awesome to
it'd be great
fucking
to be
work
in the
for
room and
Tosh,
just,
dude?
the video and the editing, because he's just got a funny way of thinking.
Oh,
Very
fuck,
funny
dude.
way of thinking.
Hell
Yeah.
I love listening to his Happy. What is that? His albums. People was it no? One was Happy, and I can't remember what the other one was. But God, he said he can talk about race and make it the funniest thing you've ever heard.
Oh,
he
I know.
can tread
Yeah.
that line. I've never seen a man.
Oh, dude,
pull
he'll
off-
cross that line and bring you with him laughing. Like, it's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, he's
That
so
man's
good.
got
when-
a really good way of thinking.
Oh
the
yeah,
jokes,
yeah. Because you can't miss on the jokes that he does. Like we can't go on there and talk what Tosh does and pull that off.
Fucking hell, dude.
That's fucking hard, and he does.
You've
it
tried.
so well.
You've tried.
I still until this day.
Hey,
Until
man,
I die.
you gotta push
Until
the
I
limits.
die, I'm gonna keep
you
trying.
got to. Like,
Yeah.
Especially in comedy, it's one of the places where you can push limits.
Yeah.
Well, it's no different than Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh,
Pulling
yeah.
that off too. That's like fucking Tosh right there also. And
Jimmy
he put-
Carr, fucking
Yeah, Jimmy.
really offensive.
it's
For a
definitely
British guy, he comes with some.
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
heat
dude.
too for a British dude.
Yeah, dude.
And a goofy laugh. And
I was just about to mention his fucking laugh,
does.
dude. He's got a one-of-a-kind laugh.
Ricky Gervais has a hilarious laugh, dude.
What does it sound like?
Just like
Can't think of it in my head. Right now.
It's just really bird-like,
Like
and
a
ridiculous.
bird, yeah.
yeah.
Some people got the funniest laughs. Who's one of your favorite laughs? When you hear it, you're like, that's the best laugh.
Sometimes Sydney, fucking
The donkey,
yeah.
the broken horn.
Yeah. I mean, local, it's between like Sydney and Gav.
Yeah. It's an iconic laugh.
But
It's an iconic laugh.
dude, I'm trying to think of like a.
And it helps get the room going too.
Someone
You
with
hear
a
a
funny
laugh like
ass-
that, people are gonna laugh too.
I really like getting a laugh from Chad, dude. If I when I get
yeah.
when I
I
get
try to go.
Chad is really good.
I always
When
try to get the Chad to get on.
when I get Chad rolling, especially at like a Gopher show.
To get Chad
dude,
rolling, you gotta have a good joke, dude.
Yeah, and you gotta really like have it like perfected because he doesn't go to too many mics these days. I feel like I see him at like Caddyshack and then usually at Gopher shows.
What? Caddy
Sometimes
who?
the tavern. He'll be at the
Caddy
tavern
who?
for burgers. He'll go to the tavern
Caddy's
shows.
dead.
Is it?
Yeah.
They're not doing it anymore.
Open mic's dead.
No, they got rid of it. So
Yeah.
what are you
Well-
doing? We'll find something to replace it though. It'd
Yeah.
be nice to kind of replace that anyways. That place was
Yeah.
always
It was always dead.
it was always dead. It'd be a great place for shows, but for the open mics, it just wasn't catching on, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Some nights, there was a lot of people in there, but either Steph had to help by, throwing what was that one party that those people that worked at
Oh
Window
yeah.
Factory or
Yeah,
something
I
like
remember
that.
that show.
Fiberglass or something like that.
Yeah, it was like something to do with window frames
And
and
they
shit.
told Bob he was
Pat
boring their
got
shit.
him laughing like 2 times with jokes about their fucking.
Right, good tactic. That was a good tactic.
You know.
You figure out who these people are, why they're here, and then you just,
Yeah, he was
talk
like
about it.
chatting them up before the show started.
Or the
Basically-
boss was there, so they just big up his name was like Tom or something. So we're like, let's hear it for Tom, and everybody's like, whoa, Tom! Yeah!
It's just like a corporate open mic at that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so
It was
brutal.
a sneak peek into like how corporate shows go and how terrible they are.
Yeah.
How it doesn't matter how good your shit is. They just they don't even want to be there.
The worst corporate show ever. They're not paying attention, and you don't get paid. The worst corporate show ever. Yeah. Is what
Literally.
that was.
Yeah,
they're
that
not
was a
getting
rough
paid,
set,
and they
dude.
don't want to
Ugh.
listen to you. So.
Yeah, I don't think my Billy Mays abortion joke would fly at the next corporate gig that I get booked at.
Fuck
You
'em.
never know. You never
Yeah.
know. You might get a fucking corporate gig with like some detergent company or something. You can pull that one out.
I don't think that would work. I don't. I feel like they're gonna say abortion jokes are off the table. I
Yeah,
have to joke
probably.
about like. I have to have the stand-up equivalent of like watching somebody slip on a banana peel.
Yeah.
Like that's the kind of level of comedy that I need to bring to a corporate gig. Just like why did
Yeah.
have a slide whistle?
Yeah,
on
I was
stage.
literally thinking like a kazoo and shit. Fucking.
That's what they're
party
expecting.
popper and shit.
Yeah.
Their idea of a stand-up comedian is literally just like a clown.
Get the little yarmulke with the propeller on top too.
Yarmulke.
A yarmulke, Jesus.
Yarmulke with the propeller. Yeah.
Gosh. You know who could pull that off would be Steve Cake. Steve Cake.
Oh,
Steve Cake
fuck,
is essentially
dude.
doing that.
Right, and he could juggle all at once, dude.
I've
He
never
fucking
seen-
slide whistle, juggle, and kazoo.
I've never seen Steve Cake in a different change of clothes in the history of
Yeah, that's true.
anything.
That is true. He's always got that same blue
Stretched out fucking V-neck sweater. It's probably not even meant to be a V-neck.
No,
it's just
it's
so
not.
stretched out. It's fucking. It's
way-
just an oblong shape now.
It's a V-neck because it's being weighed down by
shoves
5
ton of balls in there, dude. Just like what the fuck, dude? Did you see him preying on all those chicks Thursday? Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah.
That was some sketchy shit, dude. I went over to Bob. I was like, we need a slightly less scary person to go save those women from Steve Cake. Right now. Like,
Dustin had the best idea. Though,
I'm like,
when
Bob, you got this.
Dustin had the best idea though when he said start the show out by saying something about him juggling balls. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Save some pussy for the rest of us, Steve. I was like, that's
Yeah, dude,
that's
that was
fucking
good, dude. You fucking
That's
killed
disgusting.
that hosting, Kyle.
Yeah, that was a
I wanna
good.
do
You
it again.
fucking
I'm gonna do
killed
it again
it.
this week so we can, because that went well. So I'm gonna try that again.
Oh yeah, dude.
I like your host energy.
Oh, I like to. Pete does the same thing where you try to get a joke in between when you're introducing them, or
Yeah, exactly.
or just
Keep the
calling
momentum.
back whatever jokes you just did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Seeing them.
Something
People love
from the
that.
previous person's bit always helps.
Oh fuck yeah!
You know,
Fuck yeah.
especially if you can think of it. Like I do that so many times when I'm like,
Danny does it a lot.
because I'm trying to think of something because where I'm in the set is like usually later.
Yeah.
So it's like I'll think of something for like somebody's that goes up like 4th or 5th, and it's like that's gonna be so
Yeah.
fucking far gone by the time I go up. Except this last night, dude, I had a couple of callbacks that would have worked because people kept calling earlier bits back, so it would have like traveled through the crowd, like the AIDS stuff,
Yes.
the medals, the martial arts shit. Remember that dude that went up? He's super tall. He's like, yeah, fucking martial arts and shit like
the
that.
Taekwondo
Dude,
guy.
Yeah, because I don't know if you guys remember, I used to do a joke about like the material recovery center, which is the dump. And like, their free section, you ever check that shit out? You can find some cool shit and like, or just, people's broken dreams. And like, dude, because I found a fucking whole box of like a dude's martial arts, like,
These Taekwondo belts.
trophies and shit, dude. And I took a picture of it and I had it on my phone and I found it. And like I had it pulled up in a tab, dude. I was like ready to be like, fucking yeah, dude. Those martial arts trophies, huh, dude? I was at the Material Recovery Center, dude. Fucking dude, I think I found all your broken dreams. And like I'd pull up the picture and be like, dude, look, it's his fucking name. Like that would have been all right. I thought we had a pretty like good crowd, and they were receptive to a lot of crowds.
I think I left early that night.
You did,
Yeah, I think
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I missed
you
your
didn't see
set.
my set. Yeah.
Damn, I'm a dick. Sorry.
Sorry.
I was
But it worked out
sleepy.
for you though. Well,
Did it?
oh yeah, for everybody.
I
it did.
can't.
We
I
had a
can't
good flow of
remember
energy
a
and
whole
everything
lot.
going on there.
I didn't
We're
record
just-
my shit. Fuck, dude,
Yeah, I know,
and
I
you're.
forgot too.
I
I forgot
know,
too. I was
dude.
like,
I
God
seen
damn
it,
it.
and then like as soon as I seen it, and I was like talking to Roddy about, I was like, oh fuck, dude. I was like, I don't even think it was on your video recorder. There was like a big red dot
Yep,
in
that's
the
record
middle.
button.
Okay, so like I fucking.
You could have just. Doop, and it was
Yeah,
recorded.
like as soon as I like was talking to Roddy about it, your screen went out, and I was like, oh fuck, I was like, didn't think I thought you had a password on it, and he's like, no, dude. Like,
One finger swipe. That's
That was a really good crowd that night.
Yeah, it
at
was.
Stubbs, yeah.
Krista brings the crowd with her too.
Yeah,
yeah,
she
that
did.
was all her
I-
friends.
I
yeah.
had her whole crowd, like the 12 people that she brought. I had them rolling the entire time of my
only-
set, and then I said that I looked like I would bludgeon a Palestinian with a shovel, and
Yeah,
they
you
did
did say
not
that.
like it, except the 2 guys in the corner.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, nice. You
He's
liked
like,
it.
you like that? I'm gonna talk to you for a minute.
exactly.
Adam was the only guy that got an applause break that whole night.
Yeah, I
He was
know,
the
I
one
know.
fucking guy. I was like,
I
this
know. I was like
motherfucker.
on.
I hosted
It was
this
on
whole
like
thing.
a weird ass thing too, dude. Like,
Yeah, do you remember what it was on? You got an applause break.
I was like, I was like,
What did
I can't remember
somewhere
what
in the
the
middle,
fuck.
I think it
Yeah,
was
it
on
was
the
fucking good,
therapy
though.
bit that I did.
Maybe it was.
It might have
Maybe
been.
it
I can't. That night was a fucking blur, dude. I was so tired.
I don't even remember. No, it might have been. I don't know. I think
maybe it was the Billy Mays one. I think
it was. That's usually the one that.
It was the Billy Mays. Yeah.
It was right at the end. Yeah.
It was the Billy Mays. Yeah, you're talking about the abortion. Yeah, that's right. It was the Billy Mays one. That works out well.
People have been liking that one a lot.
I know. That's crazy too, because it's an abortion joke, and you pull it off flawlessly too. And with the Billy Mays put in there, it just makes it so much fun.
It's so much more likable because everybody knows who Billy Mays is,
And
dude. And that's why I was like, dude, imagine Billy Mays doing an abortion joke, and then fucking Adam wrote that joke. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
John gave me the idea for it. I wanted to make sure that it was cool with you first, so I texted you. I was like, can I write something about this? I wrote it down at the show.
Yeah.
The best line in that joke to me is when you go, can you guys imagine that commercial? Well, lucky for you, I wrote one for you. I was like, that's fucking great.
Yeah.
And then you go into it. That's my favorite.
I love
part
how
when you do
Adam
that.
pulled that off, dude. Like that, I come up with these really good ideas, but I don't have like the idea to like pull it off. Like I know like kind of an idea.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
but
as long as you got an idea. You
Prolonged things are tough for me, dude.
Well, the way that I try and think about it is like if you're gonna like try and string something along for 2 minutes, you really need to address that it's going to be a long thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like if I like get an idea and it's like maybe a bit edgy and like it's already like that's like already like a 2 minute and a half bit like before I even like bring up the idea of him like being an abortion in an abortion commercial. So then I have to be like, all right, if they're gonna like keep this like I have to be like, all right, this is gonna be longer, but how do I say that in like a funny way? I just be like, all right, I wrote something else here too, and you know, I don't know. That's kind of the idea. Is just trying. I don't know. I think about
Different
comedy.
ideas come along.
Yeah.
You string it along well, though. You string it along well. So you bring people on. It's a story. You got to be able to tell a story and keep people engaged, but keep them laughing. You know, within the story.
Like
you know,
I got a couple of longer-ish bits, like my Adam and Eve. That one's kind of longer. I try to like tag in a few like laugh lines.
I've been having a hard time like writing anything that's like not like a 2 minute bit though.
Yeah,
like, that's always like my struggle. But like I can write roasts well.
I need to give you an idea for like a longer bit for me, and then you need to give me some ideas for shorter jokes. So I'm really good at writing shorter jokes, and you're really good at writing longer jokes.
Yeah,
like
bounce ideas off each other.
I mean that's what we do quite a bit.
Well, that's how you make the scene better too.
Yeah.
Well, okay. How about this one? I tried a shorter joke last night, and it was I went to a sperm bank the other day because I needed a loan.
Yeah, I like that one. I thought that was funny. I laughed at that. I thought that was funny.
And then I said I tried to go on a little bit further and just be like, yeah, sperm banks are weird because they're the only banks where making a deposit means you impregnate a lesbian.
Yeah.
And then I said you can't go to Wells Fargo and leave a father.
Yeah.
You know, and I tried to make nobody liked that little tagline. I was like, all right.
You're trying to bring the bank to the bank. Like I see what you're like.
Yeah. And I guess I think I kind of lost people because impregnating a lesbian just sounds offensive.
I was thinking of something today. Does this sound funny? Does this sound funny to say this?
I don't know. I have to think on that.
Yeah,
yeah, that one's gonna be a little difficult to find a good angle on it. Like, and maybe that's part of it, an angle.
I wanted to try and like connect the bank and the bank thing, but I feel like I already kind of did that.
The bank and the bank will connect itself automatically in people's heads.
Yeah.
All right, like that part's done immediately in my head.
Sure.
Like,
I feel
as soon as you say like I went to the sperm bank to get a loan, that already fucking
I like
ties
that.
it in.
That's fun, to get a loan.
Like maybe you should but it turns out I need to go to the doctor because like my counselor, like I don't have enough in my account, like something like that.
It was also
I guess I'm already withdrawn. Like
it was making me. I know
like ain't got no seeds in there to sell. Like
yeah, I knew I couldn't do this on stage, but it was making me laugh while I wrote that, to be like, what if Jerry Seinfeld was the one who was at the sperm, working at the sperm bank, and he was just like, what are you going to do with all this cum?
What do you mean my sperm counts low?
Yeah. You want a loan for 20 gallons of cum? What are you going to do with all this sperm? Yeah.
Trying to start up a sperm bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how that even fucking started. Like, they're like, yeah, I want a loan to start a business. Yeah, what's your business for? Yeah, we're gonna buy people's jizz. Yeah. They're like, really? Like, where did you get this fucking idea from? Like, I really want to approve you because, like, you know, you're obviously white because you came up with this idea. Like, but like, I don't, like, what the fuck, dude? I don't know. That shit's wild.
When I first wrote that bit, here's another thing that I wrote down, but I didn't do. I was like, yeah, I went to the sperm bank the other day, but they were closed and I didn't have a vessel, but I left it on the front porch and hopefully it doesn't rain so somebody can scoop it up. I just thought that was a funny idea. And then I was like, no, that's just me saying that I came on the front step of a sperm bank.
Like, wait, what? Yeah, like, they wouldn't let you finish or what? Like, I don't. They denied you, so you're like, I'm gonna jack off anyways. Like,
yeah, like they were closed because it's Sunday.
It's like spitting on their window.
Yeah, then you can say you just use the.
He says, hold on.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know why I thought that was so funny, but then I was like, nobody's gonna laugh at this. This is just like something. I just think that it's funny to go to.
You
a
would
sperm
have
bank
to.
and say, what? You're closed. Somebody will pick this up.
You'd have to.
Well, no, it makes sense because
like
it's like a direct deposit. You know.
Yeah.
Deposit.
Yeah, that's fucking.
I left it in the mailbox for them.
Yeah.
Right, so they can pick it up in the morning.
No, I don't want it in the mail. I'll give you direct.
Put it on some ice.
God, yeah, that's just a disgusting joke that I was trying to think up yesterday.
Maybe that's a good angle for the sperm bank joke. I'm just pointing at you, not the fucking shit behind you.
Sorry.
Fuck.
What are you gonna do with all this cum?
What are you making? Milkshakes? Oh shit.
Was that a concrete mixer?
Yeah. No, you work at Culver's.
Just a cup full of sludge. Just concrete mixer right there.
Can't do any voices right now. This stuffed up nose. Dude, it sucks.
Gosh.
Fucking blows.
That'd be the one place.
It blows not being able to blow your nose.
Whoa.
Do you think their back room was like a kitchen? They just have tubs of cum and there's just shit on the floor and on the walls and stuff.
Shit.
Just a trap house.
A trap house of fucking
The health
sperm,
inspector
like-
comes. They make sure to like block that area off.
They do all sorts of fluids. They got shit for compost. They got human shit for compost and jizz for.
There's just a Heisenberg-looking motherfucker in a hazmat suit dumping like gallon jugs full of sperm together into like vessels, and then he's like lighting them on fire, just doing experiments on vials of cum.
Bubbling cum. We're just turning into cum town right now.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Making hybrid babies.
Oh man, speaking of hybrid babies, have you watched Fallout? Holy shit.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Everybody's
dude,
been watching. I haven't even played
a lot of
Fallout.
people.
I've never played it,
never got
but
into
like
it
I know the gist of it. I don't really know the characters. I know
same.
like the different kind of like sequences of people. Like there's the shelter people and then the people up on the surface, you know.
Seems like it'd be a cool show.
It's sick, dude. It's
Seems
really
like it'd be a
good.
cool show.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of people like it.
Yeah, it's got that dude from, I can't remember the actor's name. He's in Justified. He's You've never seen Justified?
No, you do this every time that I haven't
You've never
seen a show.
fucking got
Every time I haven't seen a show.
Every time I reference fucking anything, Adam doesn't know shit.
What do you want?
Like, I don't know. We try to watch so much shit together. And
I know,
it's like,
but every time you ask me if I've seen a show, you're like, you haven't subscribed to the CW network
no,
and watched
I'm not
The Flash.
acting like I'm not
What are you
acting
talking
like
about,
it's
dude?
a terrible thing. I'm just like, God damn it!
You don't have
this
Paramount
reference
Plus?
doesn't connect with you. Like it's like shit.
Yeah.
You like for the listeners,
You've
you
got
put his fucking.
Thing is, you've got like 10 more years on me. I've watched not 10 more like seven more years of life that you could have
what are
watched.
you, 22?
Shows. Yeah.
22?
Yeah, 22.
Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah, you get all that time that you filled with watching shows. And I'm working my way up
it was
to
mostly playing Call of Duty Black Ops 1 for 5 years. Like,
most of my high school years were just spent playing Super Smash Brothers Melee on the Nintendo GameCube.
playing shit that I played when I was like 6 or something.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Super Smash. That's a badass
Dude.
game.
Oh.
Have I don't know if I've talked about going to like I used to go to tournaments for that.
Yeah,
shit.
you talked.
Have I talked about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to have them all.
Yeah, we brought it up. We're like, "Did you win?" You're like, "No, it doesn't matter then." Like, and I'm just like, you can only brag about going to tournaments if you won.
No,
I
don't think I'm bragging about it. I think I'm just addressing how much of a loser I am.
Did
That's
you wear a championship belt like a WWE championship belt as you walked in there?
No,
the champ is here.
I was like a geek walking around asking like the actually good players for like their autographs on like a GameCube controller. Being like, "Can you sign my controller, dude? Sign my shell, bro."
What do you say?
Holy shit, I'm part of the Plup Club, dude. Plup, sign my controller, bro.
I've done that with car parts.
What?
Did they sign it?
Oh yeah, dude. I have like a controller with like 20 pro players.
No shit.
All their autographs. Yeah, dude. I
Still?
Yeah.
Nice. That's great. They signed it like, "Sure, kid. Don't worry, one day you can be just like me."
Yeah, no, dude.
Thanks, Tim.
I still got a shirt from Chad Daniels that he autographed for me.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
kick-ass, dude.
Yeah, never worn that one. That's sitting in like a suitcase, just fucking chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta save that good stuff, you know.
You got to sell it on eBay, bro. Once they pop off, dude. He was on We Might Be Drunk.
Dude, he's getting a Netflix
Yeah, I heard
special.
Yeah, I know.
Heard him on that one.
He's doing the
dude,
rounds.
he's been on quite a few
puts in
fucking
some
now,
work,
dude.
boy.
I gotta, dude, that motherfucker.
He probably might be
He's
the
been-
biggest comedian we have out of Minnesota.
He's been grinding so fucking hard for so fucking long, dude. I mean, like he had kids in the middle, like when he like first started, like he started comedy and then he had kids and he had an agent already at the time, and like his agent was like, or his manager or whatever was like, "Kids are a comedy career killer," and fucking he was like immediately dropped that guy and got a new manager.
Principles and morals
Yeah,
and
he's like,
values. He's a
"Kids
family
aren't a comedy or a career killer." He's like, "They fucking made my career."
Yeah.
He's like, "Get this
"What the
fucking-
fuck are you
Get
talking
this
about?"
fucking LA,
Yeah, exactly.
LA insect
he's like,
away
"Get
from
this
me.
fuck
Get the
outta
fuck
here,"
out of here.
you
What are you
know?
talking about?
Yeah, I
You don't
respect.
love your. Excuse me, I love my family. You
I
know?
respect that man so much. Dude.
Well, you got to respect that. That's a real man. Take care of his family.
And
He's
I
a
love,
real man.
like, I don't know, it's just something about me. Like, I love how, like, certain comedians, like Mike Lester, Chad Daniels, and Christopher fucking Porter, Chris Porter, that. And like Lewis Black, their comedy comes out sometimes in like this personal rage for this like thing they're talking about, and it's like just so passionate that it's just so fucking hilarious, and like that's the way Chad is too.
Who's really good at that is Sean Patton.
Okay.
Fucking one of the best at that.
Okay.
It's comedy style. You know who that is? Sean Patton. Holy fuck!
I've heard the name.
He's got
I don't
an
think
album
I've
called
seen.
Scorpion. It's
Okay,
fucking
I don't think
hilarious.
I've seen
Talks
any
about
of
this
his
conversation with
work.
his dad. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, he can pull you into a story too, and he comes off with rage and sadness and comedy and everything. He puts you through an emotional roller coaster while you're laughing. You know, because he's talking about his life. You know, what his mom was
Yeah.
like, what his dad was like. You know, and it's got a fucked up life.
And that's what Chad talks about. Yeah, like Chad's dad left like kind of early. Like he knows who he is, but like his dad stole his fucking identity when he was a child.
Holy
like
shit.
yeah, like it's insane, dude. It's
Holy crap.
fucking nuts,
Merry
dude.
Christmas.
Yeah, like, he doesn't know if he's alive or dead. They
Just
joke
fucking-
about it on his podcast and shit, like him and Cy Amundsen. It's fucking,
Wow.
it's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah, cause
He's so
you
good.
See Chad as a little kid, like, what do you want for Christmas, Dad? Would you mind giving me your identity, buddy?
Like he found out when he went to
it's
go get a
moments.
loan. They're
That's
like,
crazy, yeah.
They're like, no, your credit's horrible. He's like, what do you mean? I've never done anything with credit.
Right.
It's like fucking. Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Dad. When you left, you took me with you. Like, except you left
Yeah,
me.
put me in
here.
a fucking
Like,
jet is what you did. That's bullshit. That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
take me with you, he said. He says, oh, I am.
Yeah. I'll take your social.
Yeah.
Yes.
Social and your birth certificate.
Mom's looking for the card. Oh, motherfucker. Like,
He only needed his fucking footprint for that loan. That's all right.
dude, so many comedians' dads are
birth
not in their
certificate.
lives. It's so fucked up, dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a lot of common thing for a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the world too.
Yeah,
It's
I
amazing
know.
how many people live a different life. You know, nobody lives like too similar of the life. Everybody's got a different story and stuff, but it's it all leads to the same road though too. You know, you dad, no dad, whatever. Eventually, you got to take care of yourself, and then you take care of your family as you know take care of yourself as much as possible. That's all you can do. But yeah, some people don't make it out. It's tough to have no dad in the world. That would
It
suck
is,
as a
dude.
kid to have no
Absolutely.
dad, no father figure. You see all these other kids, their dads are doing stuff with them. You got your man in your life, and who do you got? You know, maybe your mom, if you even have her, or somebody else. But yeah, a lot of times too, you get people that just find a father figure. Like, no,
Yeah.
I have a dad, but I got somebody that's like a father figure to me instead too. You know, a lot of people find that. You know, find it in whoever they find it in.
Yeah,
you know,
it could be a teacher, a counselor,
Sure,
fucking
you know.
something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody that's accomplished something in their life, and you're like, I can trust this.
Something
person
that you
because
find a
they built something for
common
themselves.
interests in.
Yeah, common
and shit,
interests. Yeah, common
Shit like
identity.
that. Yep.
And then you strip it away like fucking Chad did.
Yeah, dude.
What's
Yeah,
what was your upbringing like? I feel like I don't know much about like.
My upbringing was normal, you know, as normal as it could be. I got a lot of shit because of being interracial, you know, having a black dad and a white mom and a black brother and stuff like that. So it was a little kind of a identity crisis a little bit too at the same time. Like, how, you know, you want to try to be, you want to try to be like a cool kid or something. Like, yeah, I'm black.
Try to fit
from
in
the streets and shit
with-
like that.
with
Or you want to just
everything,
be
you know?
like, no, that's not, you know, it's,
So is your biological dad is black?
yeah.
We
Real
met
dad.
him. Yeah.
I mean,
Real
yeah, I didn't
dad,
know if he was
that's
your
crazy,
biological dad. I mean,
Oh, yeah,
what percent are you? Because you
I'm only an eighth, so like Collins is
okay.
more blacker than me. Collins has a fucking more of a say than
He's
I
got
do.
23%.
Exactly, and
Okay.
I'm lower than that.
Yeah.
I'm lower than that.
He's like
but
he's
it's
like
funny that Collins
16.25.
Yeah,
But it's so funny that I come to the fucking comedy room and there's another white kid that has black in him. It's the same thing as like the white kid that grew up and they're like, oh, I'm a little native. But now kids are like, no, I'm a little black.
Yeah.
You know, it's changed around. It's different now. I mean, you think about what kind of, I mean, we've
Give
we're
it
a weird
100 years,
generation.
everybody will be the fucking same color.
Yeah.
I always used to
100
joke
years,
around.
everybody's gonna be the same color. I've done my part, dude. I got
Right.
2 kids that are part
I used
native.
to joke around
you
too
know?
and be like, you know, because I'm like everything. I'm a mutt. I'm a mix. So I always be like, no, I'm American. I'm everything. Like I'm not just one thing. I'm fucking like everything. I'm the melting pot in one. Like, you know, Norwegian,
I'm a jack of all
Italian,
traits.
Irish.
Like, and like,
Hey, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I see where you're. Yeah. I'm like 97% German. So if any, yeah.
What's the other?
Like,
Swede?
Norse, Norway.
Yeah, Swede.
Yeah,
Yeah, it could be
basically.
like that. Yeah.
And Welsh.
Scandinavian.
Welsh, yeah.
Welsh.
Wales.
Yeah. The British.
England,
Yeah.
So
Wales is a beautiful place. Really rainy, but I like their roads. Their roads are sick as fuck. From what
yeah.
I've seen on Top Gear, yeah. They always go there to like test out a really sick car that like for good handling.
You
Got
like
nice roads to drive on. So
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
control and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
Like,
think the thing is they don't have speed limits. So
that would be fun to have. Wouldn't
so
it?
yeah.
Wouldn't it be great?
So
if
you
the
can
little-
they go there to just fucking test them. Well, Montana used to not have a speed limit.
Oh really?
Yeah. You know who ruined that?
Who?
Mercedes-Benz.
Why?
they'd ship over a bunch of cars to test their fucking.
Oh, they're doing the same thing in Wales, but in Montana.
Yeah, well, like, so they just like test them like to review them
Yeah.
in Wales. They don't like test them for performance like while they're building them. Mercedes-Benz would like come over and test their shit. Like this was back in like the 60s, like 50s or 60s. Like they'd come over and test their like high performance shit because you could get away with fucking just flying, dude. Like,
Fuck yeah, you're testing
and
them.
especially
to the
like the
limit.
flat part of Montana
Yeah.
before you get to the mountains, it's fucking
Perfect terrain.
wide open, no speed limits. Now there's a fucking like a 70 speed limit or 75 or something like that. Yeah, and like you can basically speed through the Dakotas.
Yeah.
Like they're you can get caught doing like 120 and your ticket's like $35.
Yeah.
No jail?
It's fucking insane, bro.
Perfect.
It's insane. My brother's been ticketed. He's like, yeah. He's like, you just gotta worry because they stack up on your insurance. he's like fucking
That's
flying
true.
out there when he was working in the oil fields. Fucking yeah, he'd be just cruising out there to
Especially
fucking
in the
get
oil
there.
fields, you gotta fucking move out there.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
I
Yeah,
thought-
he was
They
out
get
there for
mad if you're
3
not
weeks
speeding.
at a time. Yeah, it was
yeah, for
fucking
sure.
nuts.
I thought I would have fun going to school out in South Dakota in Brookings at SDSU. It's like a party school. I thought it would be like a fun,
How long were you there for?
like a quarter of a semester.
Oh, not long.
It sucked.
bad.
I didn't go to like
Where
any
was this?
classes. SDSU, South Dakota.
Oh, the university.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it would be fun. It sucks. Like if you don't have a car there, like it's just like what are you gonna do?
Dude, winters in that place is in the road.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah.
The road's gone.
There's no
There's no
hills
way.
to,
There's
like,
no
block this stuff.
trees. There's no hills. Anybody with a tree in their yard is rich.
Yeah.
In North or South Dakota.
That's
Like if you got a
actually
tree in your
real.
yard, that's shade in the summer. That is money. Okay,
It's
like
like having grass in Arizona or something.
yeah, straight up. It's fucking insane, dude.
Dude, like people in South Dakota have like there were so many people that like my suite mates literally like we would like go out to their car to like smoke, and then I would look in the back of their truck and they would have like just like 4 rifles back there, and I'd be like, what the hell? You just have like guns at school? And they're like, yeah, as long as you cover them up, like who cares? I'm like, and I was like, that's
It's like the country out there.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like this is
That's
just
the way it was up in Cook too.
yeah. And then like on the weekends they would just like drive out like 20 miles and just have like they would just shoot a bunch of like birds down. I don't even know what they would hunt. Probably like pheasant or
Dude,
something like that.
anything
Mm.
that
Fucking
flies.
high school
just
kids with
blast them
cars can be some of the fucking worst, dude. I'll tell you what, dude. Like, cause my buddy, he came from like a wealthy family. When I went to high school up north, he had a fucking Lincoln like Aviator, or like it was either an Aviator or Navigator, and like he had a key fob that would like. He would like set off his alarm while he's in class and shit. It's like, dude, you just fucking hear the car going off and shit. Like, what the fuck, dude?
It's obnoxious.
Like, we all know who the fuck it is because it's a small town.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
such a fucking idiot, dude. He's now a pilot. Like, god damn it. Like,
No shit, became a pilot.
the guy who had the aviator became an aviator.
yeah,
Nice.
literally.
Nice.
It's pretty funny, yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, when you come from money, you can pay for anything.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's nice to come from money.
Yeah,
That's why
right, yeah.
I want to work hard in
Yeah,
life
dude.
too. I'd like to be able to.
I'd
do
like
that
to
for my son.
have
Who
my
doesn't
kids
wanna do
come
that for
from
their
money,
kid?
you know?
You know, buy him a navigator and then say, all right, now you're gonna go be a fucking
I wouldn't
pilot.
buy him a Navigator. Fuck that.
Ironically, the
piece of
guy
shit.
who
Give him a Civic.
ironically the guy who I was talking about who had like the guns in his truck and like a truck bed full of pheasants at school, he is like actually also a pilot now. I just had
Funny.
to think about it. Yeah, I don't know.
Like I said, the shitheads, man.
Yeah, man.
It's nuts. It's nuts,
All
dude.
these shitheads.
Just waiting for my time. I was a
Yeah.
shithead. Come on. I'm going to make it big, being offensive.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah.
What was your
Come on, industry. Like,
what was your dream job when you were a kid?
What did I want to be my dream job?
Yeah,
As a
yeah,
kid?
yeah.
My dream- Mine was
oh, that's a good
football
question.
player.
I'm going to piss and think about that.
Football player, be in the NFL, dirt biker. Those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wrote down when I was in grade school. I wanted to be a professional supercross.
Yeah.
I want to race dirt bikes. My uncle raced dirt bikes and or just race, you know.
Did you
but
do
I
that a
dirt
lot,
bikes.
like growing up? Like
I had a dirt bike, but I didn't get to do any track racing really. I didn't
okay.
have the right dirt bike for it. So, but
Sure.
I love to ride though. That's the one thing I love: 4-wheelers, dirt bikes. Take them on the trails. Let's go outside. Let's rip it around. I love to just rip around. It's fun. Engines to me, I love engines, especially 4-wheelers, dirt bikes, go-karts, anything we can just go cruising.
I've never been on either of those, any of those. I've never been on a dirt bike, 4-wheeler motorcycle. I've never been on.
They're fun.
Never been on like a 2 wheels with a motor before.
They're fun.
Yeah.
They're fun. It's such a different way to experience motion. You know, you're so used to sitting in a car and you're sitting in a seat and whatever. But once you feel that air hitting you too, as you're driving, you hear the rev of the engine, you're vroom, vroom, and you can lean. You feel the lean as you're on a dirt bike too. Turn different, and it's just fun to just going like 40 miles an hour on a dirt bike or a motorcycle. You can tell the difference, like how much faster that feels on a bike than when you're just in a car and you don't really feel anything.
Yeah.
But when you're on that motorcycle, you're like, holy shit, you know, wind's hitting you, and you're more receptive of what's going on too, more conscious.
Oh,
or
I
have
know
to
that,
be, because if you're not, you're fucked. If you can't,
You gotta
can't-
drive as far as you can see. That's
I've
that's
never
how
been-
far you're reading the road.
I'm gonna predict what you're doing in your car before you do. You know
That's
what I mean?
exact- yep.
I know. Like this dude is coming
You-
up on a stop sign. He better, you know, be stopping soon or something. Or this dude's coming up on me fast. Or
You gotta anticipate
very much so.
their worst move.
Oh, yeah.
Anticipate their worst fucking move ever.
Especially
And
just because,
that's
like you said, you
that's
get
the
high
way you ride.
schoolers out there, people that just got their license.
They don't
They're not
pay
checking
attention,
their mirrors
bro.
or whatever.
They
They're
don't-
just,
they don't know
going
how
on. I'm whipping around and
They don't understand how fast a bike can move.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you look in your mirror and you see a bike way back there. If you look back 10 seconds later, that bike is almost on you, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I guarantee you.
oh yeah. Oh,
Unless
yeah.
it's a Harley. Fucking hog.
You see those videos, those people speeding through traffic doing like 120 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Holy
I've
shit.
done it.
Holy shit,
fucking
man.
nuts, dude.
I know. I remember going fast in cars like that, but goddamn, just watching that makes me anxious. For the person,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
there's
I
no way.
fucking-
There's like the tightest traffic you've ever seen in your life, and they're
Yeah.
fucking booking it.
Dude, the videos of like people that like fuck with them, like people that like get road rage against bikers, dude. You've seen those videos where it's like rage against bikers or rage against motorcyclists or something like that. But like some people are fucking douchebags.
Oh, yeah.
Like it does, but biker didn't do fucking shit to them. They just fucking hate bikes.
Yeah.
And it happens a lot, like out in like California, Texas, and like Florida and shit like that.
That's
Like
bullshit.
tons of them. And these guys, dude, like they end up getting what they deserve, dude. Like there's so many of them, like in California. One of them like went viral onto the fucking news there and shit.
Really?
It was this dude in a Land Rover. Like he literally like swerved into them and hit a dude, and it was a pack of fucking like crotch rockets and shit, dude. Like I mean, when I say a pack, I mean like a block or more length of the road is full of them.
100 bikes.
Fucking yeah, dude. Insane. And like they ended up fucking like stopping him and like fucking they were
have
like
to.
beating on his window and
Yeah, well,
shit.
what do you think's
and-
gonna happen?
Yeah, no shit,
Yeah,
dude.
well,
You
kill
just
somebody.
fucking
You just
took
kill somebody.
yeah, exactly. And then they ended up fucking like driving through driving through them, and fucking all the bikers chased them down, dude. Like,
Yeah,
so
what else are you gonna do?
look up, don't fucking ever fuck with a bike, dude. Those goddamn videos get my like blood boiling so
Well, when
fucking
you understand
hard,
where
bro.
the biker is coming from too, you realize like how
Like-
stupid some of these people are.
Dude, I've
For,
had it
you know,
happen to me, man. Like I was up north on like my last ride of the year one year on my fucking I had a 1,000cc crotch rocket, and I'm fucking on that bitch, and I'm rolling, and this dude in a big ass fucking Dodge Ram fucking is like brake checking me on a 2-lane highway, like, and like he was like trying to cut me off and shit, like not letting me pass, and I was with a couple other guys. And fucking like he kept fucking doing that, dude. And I just decided like, dude, fuck you. And I like rip really quick, and like I wear gloves that have like carbon fiber and like steel mesh
on the
in my
knuckles.
knuckles. And I just took his fucking mirror out.
I was gonna
Like
say,
he's
'cause that's
not
what
gonna
happens, you
use
see
it.
that.
He's not gonna use it, so might as well fucking get rid of it.
Well,
Fuck you, dude. Like
That's
fuck
what happens
you, man.
when as a biker you get pissed off, and I'm like, fuck this guy. They take the
You're
side mirror
not
out
gonna
every
put
time.
my fucking life in danger. Like nothing's gonna happen to
Yeah.
you. You're in a big ass truck.
Yeah.
I am open to the elements. I got 2 wheels. I'm fucking quick at going and stopping. Like you're never gonna catch me.
Yeah, well, like what is he trying to do against you? Protest? Like you can't go any further. Like you,
Yeah,
get the,
like,
get
yeah,
the fuck out of the
yeah.
road.
Yeah,
You know,
dude, just fuck
you
off.
don't own the road. I drive, 2 wheels. You drive 4.
Dudes
you don't
in
get
big
to-
trucks think they own the road, though.
Right, you get
I
two-
will fucking tell you that.
Coming from a guy who has a big truck.
I don't. I got a
Yeah.
mid-sized truck, dude. It's a small truck.
with a bike in the back.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, I my back bumper's dented from putting
I
bikes in the back.
guarantee. Yeah, when you got a bike, you got to haul around too, and whatever. And that's what a truck's for, anyways.
Exactly.
Why else would you have a
use
truck if
my
you're not
truck,
hauling shit?
dude. So many people
You know
don't
what I
use
mean?
their trucks.
That's
dude.
a weird thing. I always think. I got a truck. What are you hauling it? Oh, nothing.
No,
I put a topper on it. That's what I haul.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
I knew a guy.
Picked up a 2x4 once.
Put fat bitches in the back. Like, I don't know.
I know a guy who I worked with a guy who was really into like he had like a big pack of guys that he would go out and ride bikes with. And then
Yeah.
one night he was riding by himself in this like he I don't remember where. I think he was I'm trying to remember how it went down, but I think there was a light and some this old guy and his wife were driving, and they ran out in front of him like through the light, and the dude like ran into the side of their he like T-boned that he like ran into them on the passenger side, and he like broke both of his wrists, and like his airbag went off, and he flew like 20 feet back and like broke his leg. Like just because they didn't look at like they were just like bad drivers,
Yeah,
and
bad
they just
drivers,
like
man.
yeah, and he had to go through like a year of
Physical
therapy
all
and
that, yeah.
all that. Yeah,
Yeah, see, that's why I'm always very, conscious when I'm on the road. I try to be as much as possible. That's, I don't even like. That's why I don't like having my phone in my hand at any time. Because you never know if somebody's turning or somebody's 40 feet in front of you. You're like, I'm okay. You check your phone, and then you look up.
Half
and
the
you're
people
right on
out
their
there
ass.
don't even use their fucking blinkers, bro. Like, I swear to God, they're just giving licenses out right now. If you don't have a license, go to the DMV. They'll hand you one.
I had to take my test 3 times, dude.
Yeah, well, you should have grew up now because they don't give a fuck. Okay, like
I got my
stand.
license like 3
yeah,
years
they
ago.
literally you fill out the
That's-
form and they're like, "Are your eyes good?" You're like, "No." They're like, "Approved."
The government. That's what the government gives you for a birthday present when you
Fucking-
turn 16. Here's your license.
Yeah.
You want me to? No, don't worry.
No, just go kill somebody.
Just figure out as you go. Just don't hit anybody.
My first test, I went through a roundabout in the wrong lane, and then
Who says there's a wrong lane?
because there was
No, you take up both of them sideways, counter steering. Those are made for drifting. That's literally what a roundabout is for, isn't it?
Speaking of
Isn't it?
drifting, that's why this state's the best. When you've been on the lake, I'm sure a fucking
Oh, yeah.
million times. Isn't that
Yeah.
the funnest thing in the world? When you get a nice bank built up for the truck and you just
Oh, yeah.
slide in that thing. Your truck's just like 90 degrees and you're just perfectly going around in a circle. That's the funnest fucking thing.
Dude, fucking up
Scariest
north,
too.
up so many lakes up north build like ice tracks on them in the winter.
Yep.
Dude, I was out there one time when I had I had a Subaru WRX, and that thing was so fun. But I took that thing out onto the ice course, like, dude, that was so fucking fun, man.
Ripping it
And then
up
like
that.
a dude came out like 20 minutes after I'd already been out there like ripping and shit. He's like, "You're not supposed to be here," and I'm like, "Well, I am, and I was." So and I just took off. Like, I was like,
catch
"Fuck
me."
you." Yeah, I was like, "Fuck you, dude."
what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, like,
Right.
fuck,
Come
man.
catch me. Fucking
I see a racetrack. I can't help myself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's open. Like, there's
Nobody's using it right
yeah,
now.
there's nobody
Right.
using it.
It's like the
There's no
movie.
sign
It's like that
saying
movie.
"Don't go on the racetrack."
You're like that guy from the Field of Dreams. You see the baseball field. And
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fucking
you
make-
build it. They
Right,
will
they
come.
right?
I will go
That's
out
John
there.
on a fucking. I see the track, man. I see that
It's
track.
out there. I can make it to it.
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
let's fucking go. That was like, actually, I did that on a first date with a chick. It was
You went to a racetrack?
No, we found it as we were just driving around, dude. And I was like, fuck yeah.
How did the date go after that?
It was good. We ended up dating for a long time, like quite a while.
Nice. It's a pretty memorable date.
Yeah.
Racing around.
That's a good way to say that you got away from the police, right?
Yeah.
You mean you're on a hot pursuit? No, racing, man. She was into
racing, dude. It was wet on that track that day. All right.
Hey.
Yeah. I never did shit like that.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I know. Because you have a front wheel drive car, bro.
Or just whatever. What'd you do for fun?
Fucking eat Doritos and drink Pepsi and play Clash of Clans.
Yeah, that's crazy to think you were a fat kid. I can't see. I picture you as a fat person.
I was a chubby little
I just
fuck
can't.
too.
Like, it just doesn't make sense in my head. To me, you were just like the skinny kid at all times. There's no way you were ever fat.
I just like was in like peak puberty, and I was like, I got all this testosterone in me. I literally was just like, I understood how puberty worked and how much like energy I had and how easy it was for my like metabolism to change.
Yeah.
Because I was just a high schooler, so I was like, I'm gonna just do this now, and like not be fat anymore. And I did it for like 8 months to like a year maybe, and I was in really good shape. And now I just like I'm skinny. My metabolism is pretty much all the same, but
leveled out. Everything's leveled out. Well, that's good that you did that year, and then fucking now you're just leveled out.
Yeah, and
that's the toughest thing to live out or as in life would be a fat person. I mean, your heart, your organs, your blood, cholesterol, shit's out of order. You know,
yeah, I got skinny from getting taller.
This guy.
I don't know how I lost all that weight. You seen a picture of me when I was chubby with my grandpa? I don't know. It just went away 1 week.
1 week?
1 week, dude. It was just like I like came downstairs one day and my mom's like, your face changed.
What'd you do with my boy?
Right.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
No, she had me on like pills and shit when I was younger for the like ADHD and ADD and shit.
Oh, you had to take Ritalin and Adderall and stuff?
It was like what do they call those? Like generic versions of shit.
Of those.
Yeah. Of like those things.
Did you like them? Did they help you?
I didn't fucking like them.
It
made me fat. It made me fat. I hated it. I fucking hated myself as a child.
Was that like a side effect of them?
Yeah, it was like,
weird.
Yeah, it seemed to be.
Huh.
Oh, I suppose.
I was outside all the time at that age too. Like now I'm skinny as fuck and I don't do shit. Like, it's fucking dumb.
That's the thing is like, what is ADHD? Like, what were they doing for ADHD like 200 years ago? Like there was just there's like, oh, that kid has a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And he's like
they didn't have class.
Yeah,
they didn't have school 200 years.
Yeah, they weren't making kids like sit down. ADHD is literally just a byproduct of angry
the kids
teachers.
were at home doing chores.
Yeah.
They were at the farm working.
They had shit to do. They weren't like sitting in a classroom and the teacher was just like, oh, he's like not focusing.
Sit down and pay attention. Don't move. He's like, fuck.
Yeah,
like,
it's like an 8
leg shaking and everything under the desk.
Just a balloon that's keep being blown up. It's like, fuck, dude. And then it eventually pops. I mean, what the fuck do you expect from it?
All they're giving kids is like 15 to 30, like 2 recesses a day to get all that energy out.
Class should be outside.
Yeah.
Man. Like, you should be out learning things that have to do with the world.
That's why science class is always funner when you go in the woods.
Oh,
and
dude,
explore.
yeah.
You know, let's go find it. Let's go to a real tree. Let's go to the stream. Let's really teach you guys, put on some fucking boots or whatever and go outside for
Dude, my science teacher up north was super cool. He did that shit all the time. Like, he took us out snowshoeing and
Mr.
shit.
Sorensen,
like,
I remember the teacher.
Fucking, mine up in Cook, he was like Mr. Pierce. Fucking, like, I remember one time he took us out snowshoeing at, like, the park that was close. Mm-hmm. So, like, we just walked to it from the school, and then on our way back, like the seniors that year, like for I think it was like his class, I think they built big ass igloos out in the football field. So on our way back, me and my buddy Trevor, who's passed away now, and fucking Wiley and my buddy Eddie, fucking we were like, hey Pierce, can we stay out and like build on the igloos and shit? He's like, yeah, fucking whatever. He's like, just come in a bit. We're gonna start the pizza party or whatever. And we're like,
pizza party after snowshoeing?
Yeah,
Hell
dude,
yeah.
yeah.
rules.
And
That
we're
does.
like, fuck yeah, dude, let's go get high as shit in the igloo. Just went to hot box the igloo.
That's like a
That's
dream
fun.
scenario.
It was
That
so
is
cool,
fun.
on
dude.
school property.
Yeah, dude, are you fucking kidding me?
That's awesome. That's the school to be at.
Oh, dude, it was
That's
cool
the
as
school
fuck,
to be
man.
at.
There was no like off-campus lunch, which was gay as fuck. There used to be way back, but
Yeah.
we were right next to a train track, and I don't know, like something happened or something.
Yeah, it's probably not a safe place for a train track to be. Or next to a
Hey
high
man,
school,
they don't
though.
give a
In
fuck
Proctor.
about safety. You
We
think
had the same thing
OSHA's
at
been to
Proctor.
Cook, Minnesota? Like,
I didn't have open lunches either in high school because we were right next to a highway, and like enough kids like got T-boned on that highway just coming into school.
Yeah.
like every
Dude,
day. So
schools don't give a fuck about your safety, dude. That school up in Cook before, like when I first started going there, like freshman year again, like I went there when I was really young, like before I was 4 and shit. But like the far end had like an upstairs in it, and the upstairs had been like closed off and shit because I heard there was like asbestos or something up there. And our final year of that school being open, we had classes up in those rooms, dude. Like I had my math class up there, and I'm like, is this even supposed to be open? Like I heard there was asbestos in here for like over 10 years. Like
Yeah,
what the
that's
fuck?
not safe to be
Like
around
what the fuck,
asbestos.
dude? Y'all don't give
Put me
a
back in
fuck
the
about
igloo.
our health, dude.
Yes.
did you guys ever like there was always like some gross shit that like every year I feel like there was always some shit that like a student would like just do at the school, just be like, fuck the school, I'm gonna spit my dip into the corner of this
Oh,
classroom.
dude, there was
just
so
shit
many
like that.
chewers up there. So many hicks
Yeah.
chewed. Oh, all the
I've seen a
urinals
lot of
had
nasty
fucking
dips on the floor,
chewing
yeah,
it.
ceiling,
fucking in. Ugh.
stuff
yeah,
in the
you just
stall.
find it in.
There was
It's like
a-
throw in the
holy shit.
fucking garbage. It's right there.
That reminds me of there was
You
this,
that bored while pissing? You can't just hold your dick and like shoot it around for a second. Like fuck you, dude.
before I went to my first high school, like this happened probably when I was in like 6th grade. But there was a kid at this high school. My sister was going there at the time, who he ran away from. Like it was like a pretty fucked up situation with his like parents, I think, like a rough home situation for him. But he like split, and like they weren't able to find him for 3 days or something like that. But he was still showing up to school, so they were like trying to figure out where he was staying and like trying to keep an eye on him. And one day they just realized he wasn't leaving school at all. And he just like brought his Xbox and TV to school and was living in like the rafters of the school.
No shit.
He like
Nice.
he brought a blow up mattress and was like sleeping above the art classroom.
Dude, that's a
Fuck
badass
yeah.
kid right there. That's a
Fuck
badass
yeah,
kid. He
dude.
said, "You know what? I'm gonna go to school still, but I'm gonna fucking live there.
Yeah,
Fuck my
yeah.
household and just live there." Dude, they should let kids do that. They're in dysfunctional schools. Be like, you can just stay at the school. You get fed every day. Just be at class, but you got a place to
Yeah.
stay. Dude, it's like living in a mansion. Go play in the gymnasium at any time. Maybe go to the pool.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck 'em.
Need some snacks, you can just go to a vending machine.
I doubt
and-
they got. I
Yeah,
doubt they got a
exactly, yeah.
security system here. Like
He's got a TV.
keep
He,
it-
he literally brought his Xbox and a TV.
Right.
He can play
Hell
Call
yeah.
of Duty and like watch Netflix and like
They-
eat some chips that he got and get like a
It's like-
Gatorade.
It's like
what's
the
up.
dorm rooms for high school.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking perfect.
So
We should do
like
that.
somebody there is like looking through like the internet logs, and they're like, Call of Duty, an Xbox hooked up to our internet? What?
Yeah.
Why are they
Dude,
playing at
electric-
4
That
in the
was
morning?
fucking
Right,
up in
right,
Cook, dude. I had a super cool teacher. He was actually the son of another teacher, or one of our music teachers. He was like history, I think, and fucking dude, he would bring his Xbox in and shit, dude, like, and like he would bring up cutscenes from like fucking Assassin's Creed, like when we were talking about like certain of those subjects, like because
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed does like certain parts of it depict like the past in like,
Yeah, yeah.
pretty fucking good ways. But yeah, he'd like do shit like that because he was a gamer. So he'd like bring in shit like that and then ask you questions. And if you like got it right, he'd like throw you like a mini Snickers or something like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was cool teachers.
Nerd teachers are like
nerd teachers are the best.
They
Dude.
got tactics to fucking keeping you engaged.
Yeah. There was a history teacher at one of my high schools that like would bring in like he would just like play Pokemon and like play after school with like other people, like legit like trading card. He would play like Magic the Gathering with kids and shit like that.
Dude, I'd like to either be a shop or history teacher. History's always fun. If I was a history teacher, I'd legitly like. We're watching all of Vikings. We're gonna talk about Norse mythology right now.
Yeah, you're gonna show a bunch of high schoolers a bunch of sex scenes of like Ragnar Lothbrok.
Well, there's
fucking
no like
Lagertha.
you don't ever see tits in there. It's not Game
Yes,
of
you
Thrones.
do. What? There's definitely tits.
What's a nip slip here and there? It was fine in the 80s.
There's some definitely.
It was
some
fine in the
ass.
80s.
I'm a big fan.
Hey,
of
there's mass
the
too,
ass.
though.
Vikings
There's a
ass.
lot of mass in there too.
Yeah, there's also a lot of gore.
a lot of man ass.
Oh. Hey guys, today we're gonna watch Vikings episode the episode with the blood
eagle. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you guys are gonna learn
about.
You're gonna learn about the most gruesome death you can have, but don't worry, kids. You still have a chance to enter Valhalla.
After that episode, all right, kids. What did we learn about the episode today? Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, you don't turn your back on people.
Yeah. My lungs don't belong on my shoulders.
They don't belong outside of my body. Yeah, if you haven't seen that, you should watch that.
I don't think I want to watch that.
It's fucking. It's a good show, dude.
Just what is it called?
Vikings. Just Vikings.
On Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
it's
on
on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay, I think I've seen it on there. I didn't
we
get
gotta
into
finish
it, but I did
watching
think I've
it.
seen that. Yeah.
Adam.
I've been trying to decide if I want to fucking keep the Netflix going or pay for it. I know it's cheap and they got fucking the best shit on there, and I still want to see Tell's.
They got some good shit on there. It's not all the
Hot
best,
cross
but-
buns was sensational.
Yeah,
I've heard some people say it's pretty weird. I don't know if you know anything about it.
It's not weird. It's fast.
Yeah, it's fast. It's pretty short. There's literally like 3 minutes at the end of it where it's like, yeah, we just needed to fill like the time for Netflix's
to
like
make 'em
requirement.
happy.
Yeah, to like give them like a 40-minute thing
Yeah.
because it's like a 37-minute special, and then there's
Only a Tell could get away with that.
yeah, and then it's just 3 minutes of like footage at the park, and like he's not even doing any jokes. It's just like literally just a footage of like a skyline at a park with like people walking around.
It's like how Frank Ocean got away with the album and fucking finessed his record
Oh
company.
yeah, that
Heard
was
about
dope.
that? He fucking got him for like multi-millions, and he didn't sing a single word, nothing. It was just a
who?
R&B singer.
Yeah,
R&B singer.
he made like Nights that really or the really popular album Blonde. It's just a picture of him with like a shaved head with blonde hair, and he's like looking down.
He was part of like Tyler the Creator, Odd Squad, all them guys.
Yeah.
Or Odd Future, I think it was.
Yeah, Odd Future.
Yeah.
But yeah, what happened was I don't remember who had the exclusive. I think it was Apple had the exclusive rights to his music and like putting it on Apple Music, and they were like, yeah, you have like you just have to fulfill your contract and give us like one album. And then he was like, yeah, but part of the thing was like it was only going to be an exclusive on Apple Music. It couldn't be streamed anywhere else. And so he was like, well, fuck that. I'm just going to make like a bullshit album where I'm barely singing on it. And it's like a visual album. It's an hour long. And then literally like after he fulfilled that, like a week after he dropped that bullshit album for Apple, he dropped like his most iconic album, Blonde, and it made him like a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
Just because it was like a self-produced thing that was just like, he's like, yeah, I know this is like the way better thing, and I'm gonna like make the money off of it and keep it to myself, not have Apple keep all the profits.
He literally hustled the music industry. It's like if Prince was alive, he'd be so proud of this man right
good
now.
for him.
This guy fucking, because you know how bad the fucking industry is fucking artists.
Oh yeah.
This guy
literally,
figured out how to way to fuck
they're
the
literally
industry.
fucking artists.
Literally, and we're talking like $20 million or something, 10 million, multi-millions, was just insane. It's just him, like Adam said, just a visual, just a video of him like painting a canvas or something. Others music going, and he might say a word here or there. I don't even know if he said anything, but there was like he He looked at the contract, didn't say anything specifically, whatever, what have you. So he figured out a way to fucking just make some bullshit, get the money, and then make a bigger album, make money off it. He just fucking boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
boom.
he didn't want to make that just for them. Make Blonde just for them.
The visual album that he did for Apple was just him building a staircase in like an open room. But there is actual music to it.
There is.
It's just like very like demo.
Yes.
It's not very. It's like very clearly not a finished product. It's like 40 minutes of like, and like every song's like 2 minutes, and they're just ideas with like
fucking around.
Yeah. It's like literally just like B-side stuff, and like
just giving you a shitty podcast.
It is good. Like I enjoyed some of the songs on it.
You're
a lot
welcome,
of it
guys.
just wasn't for me, but a lot of the like demo songs weren't really my vibe. But there's a few on there that I liked. I just wish that some of them were like longer, because literally the ones that I like are like 30 seconds long, and I'm just like, damn, I wish you would make this into a full song.
Yeah.
But now he can't, because literally Apple just owns the rights to it, and he can't do shit with it now.
Right, that's the problem when you're, when you lose the rights to your
Yeah,
song.
when you sign it over.
Yeah, then you don't have control of that song for anything anymore.
You guys watched the Wu-Tang show?
No, I never got into that one.
Oh,
it looks good though.
That's good.
Looks good though, because I like Wu-Tang.
The third season was kind of weird, the way that he went with it. Like, it got all like, kind of like, fucking. It got weird. It got like it would shoot in between like what they're doing, like in reality, and then it would shoot to like basically what they're doing, but it was in a really weird way. Like how do I say this? Like a poetic way, kind of like it was like in Japanese like styling. They're like all of a sudden it's like he's in Japan and like in Japanese garb, and like they're doing, because they loved like kung fu shit.
Yeah.
And so it was like he styled it like it's telling us Japanese tale of what he's going through for the music industry right there.
What if
but
Wu-Tang went
in a weird.
What if the Wu-Tang Clan was actually a J-pop band?
Like, dude, you got you gotta see it. It's weird. Like, they have like battles. He's like battling another dude and shit, like in kung fu, and like shooting lightning out of his hand. It's fucking weird.
The RZA loves kung fu.
Yeah. The RZA fucking went so wild with it. The third season, I was like, I'm not sure if I like that, but like the first two seasons were really good. He changed like. The dude that played the RZA in the third season, all of a sudden his voice is like way deeper, and he's just being way more like straight up and methodical about shit. And it's like, what the fuck happened? Yeah. I'm like, you were fine for 2 seasons, and then all of a sudden it got weird. Yeah.
Is it the Wu-Tang show where they have like this really cool take, or this really cool scene where they have like somebody creating a beat in their like bedroom or something like that, but they're like envisioning like literally like bringing the like instruments like in and out, and they're like, no, I don't really like that, and then they change like it's just like they're envisioning like a group of people in another like a separate studio.
Well, that's what RZA does. Like for an album he brought in a whole orchestra.
Yeah.
Because he's like he had like certain sounds on like, because what he did was like he took albums from like pre-him, like popular albums, and he would like pull little things from that and use it, and like he would sample them and turn it into something totally different. Like he was like one of the first people to fucking do that. So like that's why they really popped off, and he was looking for like all these different electronic sounds, and he was like, it's just not right. Like he's looking for a certain fucking thing. And he had to brought in a whole orchestra to like get that right sound. Yeah. Had to be live,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a master engineer.
He fucking is, dude. He's a visionary.
A master and a visionary in the just like Dre and Timbaland and all the great producers. Pharrell, Kanye. Kanye's a good sample.
Yeah.
He knows how to sample fucking great songs too. He made Atmosphere, Slugs, Trying to Find a Balance. You heard that song?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
love that song.
Did you know that was produced by Kanye?
Was it?
Yeah, that's that you can. And then once you realize, holy shit, that would sound like a Kanye beat.
Yeah.
That he would make. And, it's one of his fucking best songs.
Even Dilla, like Jay Dilla.
Yeah, New York. Yeah, Jay Dilla.
Great,
and,
great
Guru.
sound. It does go to show that like what we were talking about before is that like even though there's so many like cool like you and like an MPC 3000 or something like that, like anything that you can use to like sample and make your own beats with, like a drum pad or something like that. Like there is something about that live performance, and like if you don't dequantize your beats so they don't sound so robotic, like even when you do that, like it just something about it just sounds like it was made in a computer and it's not real live.
Not
it
actual
doesn't have
instruments.
that human feel to it.
Well, Lil Wayne did that when he brought in an actual band. You know, I mean, he got rid of the DJ and he brought the fucking drum kit, the guitars, right, and everything in the band.
I thought that was so weird for Wayne though. I was like, when that came out, like it's a good song and shit, but I'm like,
he'll use his rap songs and still use the band though.
At the time, I was like into like, okay, so like I was through a lot of phases as a kid, like rap first and then rock, like heavy metal and shit. And like at the time I was like into heavy metal, so like I understood rap already and like I understood Lil Wayne. I just didn't like that he says he rhymes the N-word with the N-word. I think that's pretty corny. It's fucking gay. Honestly, that's fucking that's not a lyricist. that's a hack.
But all of his stuff is like freestyled basically. He just goes into the booth
here and there.
A lot of it
I've heard he's had a lot of writers for shit.
Yeah, and then he'll also
I don't think it's as real as Eminem's lyrics.
Yeah.
But he's a lyricist though. Eminem is a lyricist. Like I mean, he came from nothing. Lil Wayne didn't come from nothing.
No, I think he did. I think Wayne came from nothing too. He just fucking had Birdman in his life, and he got lucky with that hit.
Like I'm pretty sure he's like college educated from like he's like he didn't go to public school.
Who? Wayne?
Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't go to public school, dude.
Yeah, he were pretty much running right into the industry.
He's privileged.
No, he went to college and then he found out how.
When he got older, he went to like.
It's like Juicy J. That motherfucker is educated.
Yeah.
He's like a valedictorian or whatever the fuck they call those.
He just doesn't sound educated because he drank a lot of lean before like every single one of his raps. And was just slurring his words.
No, he just found an algorithm that people like, and that's why a lot of his songs sound the same, because he's like, oh, they like this sound. So it's like, we're going to tweak it a little bit for all the songs. And just rap about getting money and doing drugs and getting bitches. I mean, it's a pretty simple algorithm. It's just like country music.
And then he did that and
talk about drinking or loss or
you know what's crazy?
A tractor or like.
It's crazy to see Jelly Roll go from a rapper to fucking like a no-name rapper to the biggest fucking country artist ever. You know, because he was a rapper
Is
forever.
he a country artist, though?
Well, you know what I mean. "Quote-unquote" country artist.
I mean,
he's categorized as country.
His best friend is Yellow Wolf.
But I'm saying that he's categorized
he's a country rapper.
Okay, country rapper.
Yeah, even Beyonce dropped a country album.
And people say country rap is fucked,
but I say singer,
some of it's all right.
Yeah, country rapper. So, it's country rapper, singer.
People are just cashing in on the whole idea of mixing country with stuff because Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus were able to make something
the Old Road
interesting.
Town, that's right.
Yeah, Old Town Road.
Old Town Road,
yeah.
Well, I think Yellow Wolf was doing that before that too, though. He's got a lot of country-ish, like a lot of his latest albums are more like country rap.
Yeah,
he's still
Haystack tried to do that too.
Haystack, he was really Big and Rich.
I think he's
Big and Rich.
Yeah,
that's probably one of the oldest ones that I know of. That was like country rap-ish. Yeah.
That was fucking song was everywhere. Like,
there was another dude. He was a black like cowboy rapper. Was that Big and Rich or was that?
Yeah, he was in Big and Rich.
It was somebody else.
It was a black dude and a white dude.
Yeah, but there was a solo artist that was just he was a black man that
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Did like he did like country and
local. That's a local band, isn't it?
No, I don't think they're from Minnesota. They're trampled by turtles.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking of.
That's
what I was thinking of. I was like, trampled by turtles is a local.
There's a local band in Duluth that does covers of Hootie and the Blowfish.
Oh, I'm sure.
And they're called Tootie and the Hoefish.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Tootie and
they do covers of Hootie and the Blowfish?
Yeah.
That's
wild.
Tootie and the Hoefish.
Tootie and the Hoefish.
I'd love to go to like smaller bands fucking thing, and I don't
But then
know
you
what.
should go to Pete's band.
No, I don't know what movie it is or whatever, but he where the dude's like, play this. He's like, we only do 80s cover music, Billy Joel cover music. He's like, and he's like, fucking dude keeps requesting other shit, and he's like, all right, motherfucker, I've already told you once. And he's like at a wedding, and he like starts a fight. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. That was fucking Step Brothers, I think.
Are you guys gonna go?
Is it?
Yeah, at the end. Yeah, he's like, all right, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, that shit's fucking hilarious, dude.
Then he goes up there and does opera.
I want to find one of those and be like, request shit that's in like, play Lil Nas X. Like,
Also, it wasn't a wedding. It was the fucking Catalina wine
it was
mixer,
the Catalina.
baby.
It was the motherfucking Catalina
Catalina
wine
wine
mixer.
mixer.
Says, you fuck this up, I'm gonna fuck you. Says, you're fucking done. Like,
It's literally just selling helicopters. That's literally all that
I know, like leasing helicopters.
Yeah.
Not even selling them, he's leasing them. Like, what
rules.
kind of business is this?
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna go to Homegrown this year?
I don't know.
No.
Probably not.
Probably
I
not.
don't know.
Not.
I
I'll
don't
probably
know.
be doing car shit.
Yeah.
I'll probably be working.
Yeah,
Summer
I
is
suppose.
car
work,
time.
Work.
Yeah.
I only get 3 months car shit. All right,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta take it in while I got it.
You gonna go racing or anything, or you gotta?
I got a couple buddies that want to go. This last weekend, I had my. Oh no, I didn't have my kids, but I didn't have money to go out to Brainerd. My buddy had an event for drifting, and he said
nice.
I helped him get the car ready. He said I can burn off a set of rear tires on it.
Fuck
so,
yeah, dude.
So I want to get some seat time on his car. That'd be fun.
How's the simulator going?
Good. Yeah.
Good.
Fuck. I'm like starting to branch out on like different vehicles and like feel those out because like everyone is different on like how they react, on like how fast you gotta like reposition everything and counter steer and all that shit. It's a fucking workout, dude. I'll tell you that. You know, you can get sweating on them simulators, dude.
Talk about being focused, man.
Yeah, dude, you
Fuck.
gotta be in the right
Holy
mind. Like
shit,
a lot
right?
of times when I get home, if I'm gonna jump on the sim, I gotta take a nap first. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not driving tired because that's like driving drunk. I'm like,
You don't want to
that's
get. Well,
not-
that's bad practice too. You don't
Well,
want to get used to
exactly.
driving tired. You might go to.
you know, like, but you gotta get used to that. Once you like get the real feel of it and you can like link a course fucking over 5 times in a row without fucking up, then you can like be worried about fucking like run your energy low and see how it affects you. Then you can really see
doing a Grand Prix.
like, cause then if you're
Yeah.
fucking, if you're like in a real life situation and you're like in competition or something and it's like late in the day and you've been driving all day, it's, you know, you'll know what kind of effects that takes on your body and your like your reaction times and everything. And you can take that into account. You'll be like, okay, I'm a little tired. I gotta either like turn in faster and like flick it out to like do that and
Or
whatever.
keep some Red Bull on hand.
You know,
'cause
fucking right,
man,
dude. Like,
need it.
yeah, run natural energy to its limit.
Did you watch Gran Turismo, the movie?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
fucking
yeah. We
badass
talked
movie.
about it once on here.
I watched it. I was
twice.
like, this is pretty fucking cool right now.
Yeah, it's
This is
nuts.
pretty fucking cool. And then they showed the pictures at the end of the real kid. I was like,
Yeah.
that's fucking unbelievable when you think about it. To go from a simulator and he knows the track just as well, if not better, than fucking people that have been racing
on it. Yeah, he just doesn't understand the G forces.
Right, that's the difference for sure. Yeah, a big difference there.
But I think he's still a competing driver.
I would hope.
I don't think he's retired.
So
I would hope not.
when we did this episode about talking about Gran Torino, right? Turismo, and then I watched Gran Torino, and I was like, oh, I know what this is about. This is gonna be an epic movie.
Super racist movie about an old white guy and
Clint
Asians.
Eastwood.
Like,
Clint Eastwood just like saying,
About him.
calling people.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to fucking bleep that
you
one.
will.
Yeah, that's literally the whole movie, and I was like, this isn't a racing movie.
Yeah, it's a whole different kind of race movie.
It's like, why would John lie to me like this?
Should edit it with all different, like a bunch of different things, like full cup, pop, push off, like all the different, like all the different fucking hits, and then
John's trying to tell you like subliminally what he's really doing in life and stuff. He's like, "What kind of racing is John into? I thought he was on the track. Is he robbing people's fucking garages for their cars?
This isn't about a simulator,
right?
Is
John
cats.
a fucking Korean kid, and I can't even.
I wasn't talking about the cats they eat. I was talking about cutting the cats out of their cars. Yeah, dude.
Oh shit!
Oh, so many lovable cats.
I love my cat, dude. He's great.
My cats
how's
are
it feel being a
precious.
cat dad? You've been a cat dad for like what, 4 months now?
More like 2 or 3.
2 or 3? Okay.
Yeah. Adam, he listens. Yeah, Kyle listens to the pod, which is
I listened
cool.
to your last episode with Mike on there.
Yeah,
I was at work.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Well, that came out
He was
today.
complimenting you guys like a lot, and that's cool. He put you guys on. He's like, hey, you guys can have a guest spot anytime. That's fucking awesome. Come
Yeah,
on
dude.
over. I'll put you on. I was like, that's fucking awesome to do that.
Yeah,
Just
Mike
right
is
out the
the
blue,
best,
like, hey,
dude.
Yeah, he's so fucking
John,
cool.
you come over. I'll put you on, man. The same with him. He's like, Adam, you too. You come too. Put you on stage. I was like, that's a cool motherfucker
He's the
right
best,
there,
so
dude.
cool,
He's
dude.
sick.
That is the coolest dude right
That
there.
guy Uber Chewy I was talking about, that like he's a follower of his I Love You Mana podcast. He sends in like voice memos to the fucking podcast, like playing characters. Like one of them's Sassy the Sasquatch, and like one of them's like an Irish dude, and fucking. But he comes up with these like bits with like pretty good like little one-liner jokes in them, like as he's telling like a story or whatever. And he's come out to Mike's show. Mike's put him up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude, and he's killed. Dude, he's like, fuck yeah. He's like, as long as he keeps killing, I'll keep putting him up.
Goddamn
Like,
right.
yeah, dude.
Goddamn
Mike's
right.
cool as fuck. Yeah, he said I can.
Goddamn right.
He said anytime he's doing a set down at Acme, I can go grab a guest spot. So
Fuck yeah.
Dude, that's
I'm gonna,
badass.
yeah,
Dude, that's
I'm gonna fucking
networking, and now you're in with Mike.
Hey
That's one of
man,
the
if I can
funniest
get some
guys
fucking
in the
acting
world.
spots or some voiceover work, dude, I can
Take
do
'em.
I can do voices, bro.
You ever,
Like,
have you ever acted in anything before?
like just school shit.
Yeah.
Like,
theater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
theater shit. Yeah.
I've done a couple plays. Like I did theater when I was in high school,
Okay.
grade school, and then I did like.
I did a lot of acting in treatment. You gotta,
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, dude, you gotta act.
That was 4 months of method acting.
Put the fucking mask on. No.
Yeah, put the mask on. No, I'm never going back to that.
I know
ever
how to
again.
be
No, I'll
somebody
never-
else.
I know what I did. I'll never do that again. I swear, I never.
Dude, if
methamphetamine acting.
I feel
Yes,
like if
at its
I'm
finest.
given lines in like a character style, I could like totally like jump into that, like vibe into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Methamphetamine acting.
No,
Oh.
just acting, just acting. Maybe a little bit of coke. Yeah, I'm just-
I've acted in like we talked about it on the episode with Mike where
yeah, you did the.
I did that thing when I was like
Yeah,
probably like
you
4.
gotta ask your mom.
I haven't
about-
yet.
yeah,
I don't really
bet.
want to.
Yeah, he's got some memories that are what are they called?
Home
those?
videos.
No, what are they called?
Repressed memories.
Yeah, repressed memories. Yeah, no, it probably was that dude's home video, but yeah.
Oh, that's right. I heard
It was-
about that. Where you got
Yeah,
molested.
it was-
I heard about that.
yeah,
He
yeah.
got molested.
The story
you
that
might
I
want to
was-
get the evidence on that, or you might have been molested, Adam.
Yeah, it was literally. I was told it was just for some like weird like Christian connections thing that they would send to churches, and then I never saw the footage of it. I just
Yeah.
remember like eating a bowl of cereal and calling somebody dad that wasn't my dad.
Yeah, you're
Your
definitely.
cream is good, sir.
Your video got sent to somebody's spank bank. That's what happened there, for sure.
yeah.
They're fucking.
Somebody went to jail
You're in the
because of
Vatican
you,
right
Adam.
now. You're in the
No,
Vatican archives. That's where you are right now.
Oh, well.
Adam
Yeah.
in a bowl of cereal called somebody dead.
Yeah, it was for the Lutheran Church, so it's at the
They raid
Vatican.
the Vatican. There's
Vatican,
Adam eating cereal. Daddy. Oh, Daddy.
It's the priest spank bank. Yeah,
Fuck. Probably. You're probably right.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Like he's a good-looking little boy. He listened very well.
Just make sure the milk always drips out of your mouth.
Oh,
slurp on that spoon. Slurp louder. Slurp harder.
I don't
slurp
like it.
harder, Adam.
I don't like being sexualized in my 4-year-old memory. This is weird, guys.
You don't. We do.
Do you?
Episode of Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Cash
make you
me
a
out.
bunch of money. Let's get you on Doc Phil, dude. Turns out it's just Adam Ray.
Yeah, right.
We'll put you on OnlyFans. We'll fucking eating cereal.
Yeah.
Make him a child again.
I like that. I like that you're in the Vatican archives though. There's your tape in there. That's fucking hilarious.
You gotta get one of those cams. You seen those cameras that make your face all fucking weird? Like,
Just like a first person.
it's like a fisheye first
a fisheye
person.
looking at your
yeah, and like eating cereal. Like,
I think Scumbag Dad did a video like that, which was fucking amazing.
Dude, there's so many of those now, dude. Like, I seen one the other day. I was like, I want to get one of those for work because I seen a dude taking a wheel off doing that in like a reel. He was like,
it might not be fisheye. It might be literally like 360-degree camera.
I think because it's on both sides.
Yeah.
It's like this elongated rectangle.
Yeah.
So, with like two on there, one on each side. Yeah.
Don't you
And
guys
it
have
like
a
straps onto the head.
camera for?
Yeah, it's fucking not working.
Not working.
Yeah.
I got
battery's
my camera.
dead.
Yeah, I got my camera. I gotta buy a lens still, and then I gotta start learning how to freaking record.
Yeah, we gotta buy a new camera.
Yeah, we do.
Just get a GoPro or something. I don't know.
Something easy that records. Just get a camera that's set up right here.
I don't want to spend $1,000 on a
Right.
camera.
Well, you shouldn't need to, anyways. You know, the cameras these days you can get away with are fine. You know?
Yeah.
Just one with a little
I want-
microphone on top.
Yeah, I want one really good quality and like easy to work with. Fucking Canon would be nice to get, but
Yeah.
not trying to drop 10 grand.
Drop-
on a
Yeah.
Keep
camera.
dropping
I-
more money and more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if the fucking podcast picks up and be like, now we can put some money in because we got
Get some
viewers
Patreon money rolling
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Like,
I was gonna say, not to like change the subject back to anything, but when we were playing, or when you were talking about playing on your sim or driving on your sim,
yeah.
I was saying we should do a Patreon episode where we play Don't Drink and Drive on Mario Kart.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'd be rad.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
just get wasted, play Mario Kart.
What do you got to
shooting
switch?
shells at each other.
With
the-
like,
got the
oh, you got
Wii.
the Wii, yeah.
Mario Kart
Couple of
Wii.
wheels.
Nice.
I'm gonna fuck you over, dude. Like sending a shell,
Throwing shells, right.
Throwing a blue shell at you.
Right.
Fuck
Get
you.
a start. Just fucking hitting everybody you can.
Take this banana.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
Chuck
yeah.
it in front of you and hit it. Fuck.
Fuck you, John. Throws a red shell
Oh,
at him.
dude, that would be
No.
good. We can get a Patreon going.
Hits a mushroom
Fuck it,
and you're
dude.
just.
People
gone.
paid for that other one around here, and they're already dead. Rest in peace.
Rest in Pete.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, it's been an hour and a half.
This has been a
boys.
longer episode.
Yeah,
This went
it's been
for
a
a
good
while.
one. I like this episode.
Yeah.
You're rolling pretty good. I like it.
Well, folks, thank you for sticking around for as long as you did.
Thank you.
Ho-
Muchas gracias.
Hopefully, we didn't make you pass out at the wheel and wake up to headlights.
I was gonna say you forgot that.
Yeah. Hopefully, that's not what
I
happened.
kept trying to pass to you at the beginning to say that line, and you're like, "A deer in the headlights." Like I'm like, "That's what you were
Yeah.
trying to say." Like,
But yeah, thanks for listening, folks. What do we got plugs here? We got any shows? I got a show coming up.
yeah, we got a show coming up. You got another one, don't you? With
yeah.
Sam Schwartz.
Sam Schwartz, and
May the Schwartz be with Adam.
it's on Saturday, so I don't know if this episode will be out by then, but
You need it to be.
it should.
Well,
it-
no,
Plug it
it'll
anyways.
come out
Plug it
Tuesday.
anyways. What the hell?
It'll
Yeah.
come out next Tuesday.
Yeah. So I will have had a show
Yeah.
in Longville, Wisconsin, Minnesota. I keep wanting to say
Dude, I literally, every time I was thinking about this when I was editing the last episode of the mic, every time you have a show in Wisconsin, you say it's Minnesota, and every time you have a show in Minnesota, you say it's Wisconsin. Every time.
Yeah.
Dyslexic as fuck.
What?
Like
Yeah.
Dyslexic with your states. Yeah.
I think I'm
dude,
doing,
it's just so bad with me.
I'm in a bad state of mind. But I think sorry.
No, that's the wrong one. Scary. It's scary. No, like,
These one-liners are scary. Yeah, I didn't get a good night of sleep, and then I just woke up and I was up and at 'em.
oh man. It's his Roddy joke of the day. Roddy joke of the week.
Yo, wham, boom.
After we have him on, we should have a Roddy joke of the week.
Just steal his TikToks and upload them on our podcast.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, we're there.
we've been going for a long time.
We are fucking there. But
Hit a clap for us one time.
Yeah, we made it.
I made a new record. I made the record.
yeah.
We'll see how we needed a little.
See how
we didn't,
edited this gets.
Yeah, right. There's a little bit of a beep 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 in the middle there, but you know.
Thanks, Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
I blame Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, it's always his fault.
Such a quotable character.
If it's
such
racist,
a quotable
it's his
movie.
fault.
Yeah, I want to get that tattooed on me.
A quotable character, a quotable movie.
Yeah,
like they're like, what movie are you talking about?
I'm gonna have a barcode.
Django? No, just like
It's gonna have a barcode or a picture of your phone, so it goes right to the scene. Just scan this on my arm.
Yeah, this is what it is. Yeah. I like racism, he says.
Yeah, it's a barcode with thunderbolts in the middle.
Christ.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys are
All
fun.
right.
You guys are fun.
yeah, thanks
you
for
were
being
too,
on,
dude.
man.
You
Thanks,
too.
Thanks for
Can't
having
believe
me
we
on,
got you,
guys.
man.
Appreciate you guys.
Fucking A.
Well,
Well, I've been Jonathan Schenkel, and
and I've been Adam Lowry,
yeah.
and this has been Kyle Barber.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Who
Thanks
have
for
you
having me.
Let the people know.
Let them know,
The
man.
people who said that we couldn't do it, we did. We broke
did
a
it.
record today.
Yeah, we did. And don't forget, Jade Fountain, June 1st, 2 shows, early and a late, headlining Mike Lester, dude. Adam and I will be there doing sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on out. Come for both shows.
I don't know
Stay
how-
the whole time.
I don't know
Get
how long
drinks.
I'll be doing. I would
I don't
assume you're
know,
doing
like-
probably like 15. I'll do like 10.
Okay, something like that. I'll ask him, see what the
Yeah.
thing is. So
I'm fine just like shotgun opening it or like hosting or doing whatever.
Right.
I don't,
we'll talk to him.
Yeah.
I'll message him, let you know.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah. That'll do it for us, folks. And from us to you,
Love you.
we love you.